Are your goals haunting you? I mean, like, seriously. Those goals that are just there, they're watching you. They're waiting for you. They're lurking around the corner. They're hiding in your cupboards. They're just there, staring at you, waiting and waiting and waiting. And every single year, you have to endure them looming over you like a ton of bricks that you just can't get rid of. And it's heavier and heavier and heavier. And you're just like, oh, I can't handle the weight anymore. And then one day you'll declare, okay, enough is enough. You get angry, you get frustrated, you're like, and then you whip those unfulfilled goals from off your shoulders, you shove them in a box and you put them underneath your bed, never to be seen again until it gets to the new year. When you have to dust them off, you know they're there. And you pick them out one by one. Oh yeah, this one, I remember you. This is from 3 years ago. Oh yeah, this one, I remember you. You're from 4 years ago. Oh yeah, this one, I remember you. You're from 10 years ago. Does that sound familiar? I was like that. I was exactly like that. And some of my clients were also the same. So I know exactly what you're thinking and what you're going through. But if you're done with living that uninspiring loop and you're ready to get off that hamster wheel of stress and let go of the weight, guilt of not working on your goals, and you're ready to actually start your new year afresh and to have this new year knowing that you've got it nailed, you've planned it out, you know how to live your new year, how to achieve your goals and what you're going to do. If that's what you want, then make sure you keep watching. Hi there, I'm Jeanette, transformational life coach and Reiki practitioner with a mission to help 1 million women transform their lives. I'm so happy and honored that you're here watching this video today. It would be amazing if you can help me out on my mission by liking and subscribing to my channel so I can reach more people. Thank you so much in advance. Now let's get back to the content. What happens to most people when they set goals and intentions is that they don't do it systematically. They're actually just listing out all the things that they want in life, or that they've heard people say it's the best thing to do, it's the best thing to have, or like just having them because they've been around for 10 years and it become a habit. They're not actually following a process to set goals and intentions in the way that enables them to continuously improve themselves in a way that's useful for them and in a way that enables them to live the lifestyle that they want and to fulfill the dreams that they have. I want to share with you the story of my client. At the beginning of our journey, she was really clear on what she wanted. She wanted to get out of her current job and start her own business. She hated her job. Her boss was horrible, almost narcissistic, and she wanted to get out of it. She wanted freedom to be able to do things that she wanted to do in the time that she had, and she really was passionate about this idea that she has. So starting her own business was her way of getting there. One day, she came to me and she said, Jeanette, I feel so useless. We've been working together for a while now and I feel so much more confident in myself. I really understand and know my worth now. I'm practicing my self-love. I'm doing things to heal myself and progress myself all the time. But still, honestly, I feel so damn useless because I don't know for what reason. I haven't started working on my business and I just can't seem to do it. I know it's there. I know it's a goal that I've had for a few years, but I don't know, it's not moving towards it. So I sent her away with some homework. In order for us to prepare and start thinking about your business, because I also feel like you're ready, I want you to take some time to understand, what does it mean to have your own business? What does it mean to be an entrepreneur? I want you to have a think about what you want your business to be. What is it going to look like? Do you have a niche in mind? And most importantly, I want you to go and speak to someone. Speak to a business owner, speak to entrepreneurs, and get their genuine thoughts about running a business. So off she went and to do her homework. When we met for our next session, this was her response. Oh my God, Jeanette, thank you so much for telling me to go and speak to these entrepreneurs and business owners. I did my own research, I read some books about it, I Googled on internet, and I spoke to these business owners and entrepreneurs. And when I did, I realized I really, really don't want this. I don't want to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to own my own business. I really it would be so far away from the lifestyle that I want. No way. I just wanted to do it because I thought that it could give me freedom. I saw other people doing it and it looked so easy and it looked like they were so free all the time. And, they get to do their own thing. But actually, that's not true. I really, really don't want it. So thank you so much for telling me to research, because now I realize that goal that I've had for a few years, I don't want it. So I want to change my goal. I share that story with you because a lot of people, myself included, tend to do the same thing. We see one aspect of something, or maybe we hear from others, especially on social media, this is what you should do if you want X, Y, Z. Or we pick up something and go, oh yeah, that feels like it's a good idea. And we adopt it as a belief and as a goal and intention for ourselves without really checking to see whether it's suitable for us and without really looking at who we are in comparison to the other person. There are 5 really common mistakes that people make when they're setting goals and intentions, and I want to share with them today so you are aware of them. Number 1, the goal you're setting is not truly aligned with what you want. And this is a really common mistake because, like I said, we hear something, it sounds really amazing. We see someone doing it on social media or even in real life, and the way they're living seems to be happy days all the time. So, I think that's what I want. But we forget that we are different people. So maybe they're an extrovert and you're an introvert. So the way that what they want might not fit with you. Or maybe what you don't see is the amount of time they actually have to invest in it, and you're not prepared to do that because you've got other priorities. So if you're setting goals that are not truly aligned with you and what you want, then they're going to fail because you don't want them. Number 2, you're not clear on why you want to set your goals. This one is super important because if you don't know the reason why you want to have them, you're not actually going to have the motivation to want to do it. It's as simple as that. You don't know why? Well, it's like the reason why you will have to get up in the morning is, let's say your goal is to wake up and go to the gym. If you have no idea why you want to wake up and go to the gym in the morning, your brain is going to use that against you and go, I don't really know why I want to go up, so I'm just going to stay in bed and enjoy my duvet. Number 3, you're overloading yourself with too many goals at once. Too many goals is a dangerous thing. It's one thing to have goals and intentions, but it's another to have way too many because it actually becomes unrealistic. When you've got unrealistic goals or goals that are way too much and you can't actually physically handle all of them, you're going to get overwhelmed and you're just going to end up procrastinating or hiding and just like, no, I can't achieve them anyway, so why bother? Number 4, you think that once you set the goals, you can't change them. This is another really dangerous one because if you think, yes, just because they're on the list, you have to achieve every single one of them, it means that you are setting yourself up to fail if you have too many goals. It means that when you evolve and something no longer resonates with you, you're still forcing yourself to do it, then you're misaligned and you won't want to do them. And again, setting goals and thinking you can't change them just simply means that you're going to go one way and you're not allowing yourself to evolve. Number 5 is you don't actually believe that you're capable or worthy of achieving the goals. If you set a goal and you don't even believe, not even 1%, that you are worthy or capable of achieving them, then you're just going to set yourself up to fail. Because when you don't believe that you can do it, your brain is going to find all the proof that it can in the world for you to not want to achieve them. Therefore, if you are setting goals that you don't believe in, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to just dismiss them. Your subconscious mind is going to put them aside. That's why you don't ever want to look at them, and that's why you're not thinking about them. Or it stresses you out so much, you go into overload and overwhelm. Now that you're aware of what these common mistakes are, you can change the way that you're setting your goals and intentions so you can better empower yourself to win in 2025. I've actually put together a free guide to help you avoid these pitfalls and create intentions and goals that are meaningful, achievable, and aligned with you. So if you are interested, then make sure you click on the link below to register your interest and send you the guide via email. So moving on from those mistakes, I want to share with you two most important things that you need to know when you're setting goals and intentions, and especially if you want to set those successfully. This is applicable no matter what the timing is. It doesn't just have to be at the beginning of the year. It doesn't matter what that goal is, what that intention and what the topic is. It could be anything. These two things are really important if you want to succeed. Number one, your goals and intentions must have an emotional attachment to them. When you set some intentions and goals that don't have an emotional attachment to them, they just become a task to do. And if you are uninspired by a task or just this tick box exercise, it means that you're not really going to put your heart and soul into it. It means that you're less likely to want to go and do it. You're less likely to get excited about it. And by definition, you're actually most likely not going to do it. When you attach an emotion with it, let's say, especially if it's a positive one, let's say you want to get out of bed in the morning to go to the gym because you want to be fit and healthy to live your life with your children, then that becomes so much more important. You're so much more wanting and willing to go and achieve your goal and intention because you want to go and spend this time with your children. Or maybe it's financial goal. You setting an emotional attachment to it could look like, I really want to take my family on holiday. This year is the year where I'm going to take my family on holiday. So that's why I really want to work on my financial investments, financial goals, so that I can have the spare money to take my family on holiday. These are the kind of things that you really want to bring in when you're setting your goals and intentions so that you can enable yourself to feel fulfilled, and therefore you will want to do it, especially if they're positive emotions. You can attach negative emotions like, I don't ever want to feel like that anymore. Like, I don't want to feel dismissed anymore. I don't want to feel not worthy anymore. I don't want to feel not enough anymore. Those would also work as long as you are not using that negative emotion to drive yourself into a negative spiral. That's my only word of caution. The second important thing to know is it must not depend on others. And what do I mean by that? It means that when you're setting a goal or an intention, the result should not be dependent on anyone else's decisions, expectations, or anything relating to the outside world. What that means and what that could look like is, for example, if you're a business owner and you want to get more business, your goal should not be, I want to have 10,000 followers or 10,000, 1,000 million followers by the end of the year. Why? Because you cannot control whether anyone wants to follow you or not. They might still be enjoying your content, but they might not choose to click that follow button. Instead, what you want to do is you want to be setting goals that you can actually influence. So for example, if you're on YouTube, you might be like, I want to I have a goal of putting 5 YouTube videos or 3 YouTube videos online a week. You can control that, absolutely. I'm not saying that 5 or 3 is the thing, by the way. I'm just using this as an example. But you know how many videos you can post a week. So you telling yourself, okay, my goal is to post 1 a week. That's what I do, 1 a week, 1 long video a week. That is already enough. And that is within your power. You see how there's a difference. Or maybe what you're looking for is you're looking to get into a relationship. So your goal is not to, I must get into a relationship by the end of the year. Because if you do that, what if you don't meet the right person by the end of the year? What if all the people that you meet, you don't like? Then aren't you setting yourself up to fail? But instead, what you can say is, in order to facilitate myself and give myself more opportunities to meet the right guy or woman, I will go out there and go to networking events, or maybe I'll join a club, or I'll go to speed dating. Those are all things that are within your control, because it's what you decide to do or not. By doing this, you are no longer dependent on other people for you to succeed. This is how you can stop your goals from haunting you, by avoiding those 5 common mistakes that most people make when they are setting goals and intentions, and also applying those 2 most important things that I mentioned if you want to set your goals and intentions successfully. Thank you so much for watching today. I would love to know in the comments below, what was your biggest takeaway, or what was your aha moment? Or if you have any questions, also drop them down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to help me on my mission to transform the midlives of 1 million women. I also want to share with you a massive offer that I'm doing right now. Between now and the end of January 2025, I'm offering massive discounts to those of you who are ready to make a massive difference in your life and genuinely change the way you run your life. In this offer, we're having one-to-one sessions together so I can help you co-create your goals and intentions for 2025 in a systematic and aligned way. You're going to get a workbook that will provide you with the framework of how to think and how to set the best goals and intentions for you to succeed, which you get to keep for life. And you're going to get a free Reiki sessions as well from me, and all the other bonuses that you just don't want to miss out if you want to make 2025 your best year yet. If you're interested, just click on the link in the description below and you'll find all the details. Make sure you check it out if you want to change your life and make 2025 your best year yet. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.